India and the European Union are working towards an historic free trade agreement, a deal that could reshape trade between India and 27 EU member countries. For EU manufacturers, this agreement brings exciting opportunities. But here's the important part. Even if tariff reduces, regulatory compliance, especially BIS certification, will still be mandatory in India. I am Vishnu Ban, Business Development Manager at Aleph India. Today, in this video, we'll break down what the India-EU Free Trade Agreement means, why India is a major opportunity for EU manufacturers, which products require BIS certification, the challenges involved, and how Aleph India can support smooth market entry. Let's understand. The India-EU Free Trade Agreement aims to reduce or eliminate import duties, simplify custom procedures, increase investment flow, improve regulatory cooperation, promote suitable and fair trade practices. For businesses, this means smoother trade, better market access, new commercial opportunities between India and Europe. While tariffs may reduce under the agreement, regulatory compliance requirements will still apply, especially in the sectors where BIS is mandatory. The Free Trade Agreement does not remove safety and quality regulations. With the FTA in place, India becomes an even more attractive market for EU manufacturers. India is one of the fastest growing economies in the world, with strong demand in sectors like electrical and electronics, machinery and industrial equipment, automotive components, medical devices, construction materials, chemicals, and consumer goods. As tariff reduces, European products become more competitively priced in India. But price advantage alone is not enough. Before entering the Indian market, products must comply with Indian regulatory standards, and this is where BIS certifications becomes critical. The Bureau of Indian Standards, or BIS, is India's national standard authority. It regulates product quality, safety, and performance. Many imported products must comply with mandatory BIS certification schemes. Let's look at the main ones. The first one is CRS, Compulsory Registration Scheme. This applies to products such as IT equipment, mobile phones, LED lights, power banks, adapters, consumer electronics. Second one, ISI certifications. This certification is required for steel products, cement, electrical appliances, cables and wires, household appliances, and industrial components. The third one is Foreign Manufacturer Certification Scheme, which is FMCS. This is mandatory for overseas manufacturers exporting regulatory products into India. So even under the Free Trade Agreement, BIS compliance remains mandatory for notified products. The FTA does not eliminate certification requirements. Many European manufacturers already comply with CE and other EU regulations, but Indian standards are separate and independent. Here are some common challenges. Firstly, different technical standards. Indian standards may differ from EU norms. Products may require modification and retesting. Secondly, local testing requirements. Testing must be conducted in BIS recognized laboratories in India. Thirdly, documentation complexity. Extensive documentation is required, including technical construction file, test reports, factory details, appointment of an authorized Indian representative. Fourth, time-consuming approval process. Application scrutiny, testing delays, and clarifications can extend timelines. Fifth, appointment of Indian representative. Foreign manufacturers must appoint an authorized Indian representative or an AIR to coordinate with BIS. For EU manufacturers ending India post-FTA, regulatory readiness becomes a strong competitive advantage. As India-EU trade grows, regulatory compliance becomes a strategic necessity, not just a paperwork. Aleph India helps EU manufacturers enter the Indian market smoothly with complete BIS certification support, coordination with BIS approved labs, authorized Indian representative services, and market entry advisory. With Aleph India, manufacturers can reduce delays, avoid cost mistakes, and focus on expanding their business in India confidently and compliantly. The India-EU FTA opens massive trade opportunities, reduce trade barriers, and regulatory compliance, especially BIS certifications, remains a mandatory gateway for EU manufacturers entering India. Companies that prepare early, align with Indian standards, and secure proper certifications will always gain a first mover advantage in one of the world's fastest growing market. If you're planning to enter India post FTA, now is the time to prepare. Thank you.